What's up, guys, and welcome to the second Gamebreakers live. Today we are playing Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. Now, before anyone asks, yes, the song I was humming at the start of the video was from a recent sports entertainment programme, where basically the crowd just started humming the song for about an hour of the show. For anybody wondering what the song is, it's called Cha Cha La La. It's currently, as this live stream is going out live, 16 in the UK iTunes download charts, and I think it peaked at 4 earlier today, the 11th of April, on Amazon. If you've not recently watched a sports entertainment program with a load of people chanting that song for an hour, then you're not going to know what I'm talking about. So yeah, doesn't really matter. The point is, we are now playing Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. Yeah, so a little bit of irrelevant information to start the program. Brilliant. Just what Gamebreakers likes to do. So, for anybody asking, yeah, this is Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. You can't see the mouse in the video because it just doesn't want to play ball today. So, it doesn't really matter, because you can still see where I'm going to place items and whatnot and where things are going to go. So, this is the park you start with on Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. The higher up you go, the louder the music plays, so I'm going to try and stay quite low to the ground if I can, or go up to a minimal. But you have quite a vast area. You can see the fence just around the park. So you've got quite a vast area to build. You can make terrain bigger, so like hilly, make it dip down like a... yeah, I may as well just show you, it's a lot easier. You can raise the terrain like so, make hills. You can... where is it? Which one is it? You can... that's the one. Lower the terrain to make craters. You can also do this with paths on it and then put things on it and then get this and then flatten it off at the top if you wanted, like the hill like that. If you make a hill and make a crater and then want to correct it, you just get a flat bit, go over it a couple of times and it'll flatten itself off. I may have made a huge crater in the middle of my park, which just about got rid of. Everything's flat there. Tell you what, I may as well make this bigger, just so I can get the job done a little bit quicker. You can also alter the terrain by spraying it, different patterns, different colours. I think this one's a path one, marble path. There you go, there's like snow. The only problem with this game, that happens if you go close to like the edge. So like it's green on the outside. You can't alter terrain on the outside, but if you want to, you have to go right to the edge and it sort of does it for you. That isn't staying there, by the way, so we'll just get rid of that. You've got all your attractions here, so you've got like roller coasters, junior rides, thrill rides, water rides, gentle rides, transportation rides, pool slides and rides, other rides and attractions. You can import track designs, swimming pools, purchase animals and enclosures. I have the deluxe edition of Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, which comes with the Soaked and Wild expansion packs, which give you basically animals and a lot more. You get the pool slides and rides, so all of these, because they're soaked. That's the Rollercoaster Tycoon soaked icon. So yeah, and you also get animals, more animals for wild and enclosures as well, because you know, wild. Shops, facilities, basically everything you need in for a theme park, basically. You've got day-night cycle. I tend to keep it constantly on day because, yeah, because then you can see things clearly. This game does have a career mode where you don't have unlimited money. You've probably noticed that at the top. It says dollars unlimited. So yeah, career mode, you have a budget. You have to stick to the budget. Sandbox mode, which is what we're in, you have an unlimited budget, and there's also like a scenario/challenge mode where you can unlock sort of other rides that you might not have unlocked, or roller coaster types, or all of that stuff. So let's get on with building a park, because I can see we've got visitors but we haven't got any attractions for them to go to. So the way I normally start it is with some like generic sort of rides and a swimming pool right at the front. So what we're going to do though is I'm going to try something different. If I can find it. You see, you've got all different sections, so you've got like spooky, sci-fi, western, generic, and taking these off you get more, you can easier to find. So I've just got generic on at the minute. The tiger icon basically means that it comes in the wild expansion pack, and a dolphin means soaked. So we're going to start with something huge. So let's find something. 8x8, that's the topple tower. Oh, spin doctor, 13x4, that's massive. Sky swing, 11x34. Okay. I want something that's going to take up a lot of space, and that I can sort of have something similar on either side, and something that brings people in, something that's quite similar. So like this barnstormer. Oh, God, that's massive. Yeah, it's a bit big for what we want to do. So what I'm gonna do is not select it. Don't even know what it was on. Thrill rides, that was it. What's that? That's something smaller. We will put that there, and we have already knackered it because we cannot put an entrance and exit on. Brilliant. Balls. Delete. Yeah. Delete. And we put it, lock in, entrance, exit, and then we can test with the orange light. It'll test it. We'll get test results. Medium, low, and medium. So it's not that exciting, but it's alright for a ride at the very front of the park. Now, we can't just have a straight park, basically, a path that goes straight down the park. We can, but it's got a branch. So what I am going to do is get some paths in. I think that's the same path. Yes, it is. So what I'm going to do is, oh god, I hate it when it does this instead of going in a straight line. There we go, that's better. Take this path all the way to the end of the park, because that way, I should really zoom out, because we've got a lot of park to fill. I'll probably say there is enough. It does give people quite a long walk, but it doesn't bother me. So what I'm going to try and do is split these into different like zones. So we'll have one going off that way, one going off that way, and then we'll come here. These aren't going to be even, by the way, but I don't care. That was in the wrong place, so we're going to have to delete. Get our paths back, and then I'll delete that top bit. Oh, you have to individually delete though. I'm gaining and losing money, but I've got unlimited money, so it doesn't really bother me. I say each one of those is getting increasingly bigger in terms of length, slightly. Oh well. Interestingly enough, this game it came out quite a while ago. It's all keyboard and mouse controls, so it's like Q and E rotate your camera, your scroll wheel zooms in and out, and left click places, right click sort of controls your camera, and holding them both together can rotate the camera and have it so you can have it level, and then E is obviously move forward, but you sort of lock onto a lot of things, and I seem to have lost my park. There we go. We'll find it again. So I'll just rotate and we'll get is that open? Is anybody even on that? Yeah, people are on it. Okay, so we need another ride. So I'm gonna go on to what were we on? What was it on? It was on Thrill Rides, wasn't it? I'm going to go for something similar, and that's the chair swing on this side. Only because we can. Now, I've got a little bit of a problem here. That's why there's a massive queue, because there's nowhere for these people to queue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to also delete the chair swing, only because there's no queues. So, and that's why we've got a ton of people at the entrance still waiting to get in, because people are queuing and it's causing absolute chaos. So if I put that there and then the entrance there and exit there, and then what I can do is get the queue path tool and then basically make a path that basically does that. Does that look right? I don't know. I might see if I can spray it actually into a more. No, you don't want to. You don't want to spray, can I? Spray the terrain. No, that just does terrain. Okay, I may have put the wrong paths on, because that path looks god awful. With the because the path and the actual base of the ride don't match. Now I could use this, but in doing so would just make one big like rectangle here and not a queue, which is what I'm going for. So I could use this, but again that doesn't really go, and then the wood as well. Nah, don't really go in my opinion. Normally I would just put a bit of path there and a bit of path there, but I want to try and actually make queue paths, just so it basically just makes it look that little bit better. Ooh, now that could work, because that's the closest match. I thought that was red. That's red on the thing. Okay, well we'll go with that then. Only because it looks the better of them all. And then what we can do is we can put a little bit of path when I can find the right tool. A little bit of path there for the exit. So people are now making their way back. Everybody's walking down here. See, that's the where the clump of people were originally, and there's some here. Some people are going down here, realizing there's nothing there because they're quite stupid. And the same up here, and the same up here. And has anybody reached the end yet? Yeah, somebody's reached the end, and they're making their way back. Interestingly enough, the park is, when I go onto a tool, it'll let me click on things. The park is free to enter. I can close the park if needed. Shouldn't need to. I can buy land as well. Can I buy? I've never done this before. I can buy land for the park. I don't want to buy land. Go off that. Easement rights on land not owned. don't want to do any of that. That looks a little bit odd now, but it doesn't bother me. Can you just see, can I put a queue path in to there? Yeah, but it closed off the entrance. So we will leave it as it was. And we can open this up, actually, now. Incidentally, my park is free to get in. All rides are free. They're the test results. Maximum waiting time, number of circuits. I don't know how many circuits it actually does. So we'll go 2 circuits. If there starts being a queue, then we can obviously drop it down, but a lot of people will be waiting, and it'll sort itself out once we get more rides in, etc, etc. Guest thoughts are none at the minute, nobody's gone on it. Admission price 0, we're going to knock it down to nothing. We've got unlimited money, so shouldn't bother us. I normally like to put a charge on things, even though I've got unlimited money and I'm not really gaining anything. I still put a charge on things. I'm not going to in this Gamebreakers Live, only because I've got unlimited money and it's not going to decrease from unlimited. As you can see now, there is a queue forming, so I better get some more rides up. So we're going to do a similar thing. We're going to look for thrill rides, and we're going to get the chair swing directly opposite the one we've just built, with the entrance there and the exits moving further down the park. Paths, again, we'll go with the same sort of generic path, and make it a bit curvy. Is that the word? Curvy? Wavy? Curvy? Anyway, zigzaggy, that's better. Yeah, we'll make it zigzaggy. That way we can get more people queuing. Yeah, the waiting in a queue at a theme park. The 4-hour waits that can be, yeah. So we will put an exit onto that, and then test. You don't have to test all of your things. I just like to test. I just like to test the ride when I place it, just to see what its excitement, intensity, and nausea rating is, just for the sake of seeing what it is, and then I open it up the second I've got those results. Get rid of that bit of path. So that really is there to try and bring people in so they can see, but there's not really much of a city around there. I think if I can just drop it down to ground level, or as close to, you've got hills surrounding it, the whole park, bit of hills, so you haven't really got much of a city. So I no idea where these people are coming from. They're just sort of spawning sort of here. I don't know, can you actually place stuff on the edge of the park? You can. Hey, wait, by doing that they can sneak in and out of the park and not pay. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that, but yeah, you've got to come through the gates, unfortunately. Something else I like to do is place some facilities, so such as first aid next to every ride. It might seem daft with these two being so close to each other, but it's quite useful, because then there's literally one immediately after they come off the ride. So it's literally right next to the exit, and if somebody got injured on the ride, they just come out the exit and their first aid is literally right next to the ride, instead of walking for miles. Now, it might seem daft putting 2 here, but why not? I also put a few information desks sort of right near the front of the park. I'm going to go a little bit louder, because the game's gone louder, because the rides make a lot of noise, and see, when you've got like children or adults screaming on the rides, that doesn't really help either. So yeah, rotation, by the way, is done with the Z key. So yeah, I put 2 information desks at the very beginning. I also put a few ATMs. Even though the park's free, it's good to have ATMs because then people can obviously get money if they need it. So ATM and one on the other side, an ATM as well. And then this way they can get money which they can use to buy food. What I'm going to do, probably going to get rid of one of these first aid things. I might have to actually branch out sideways here. Only because there's going to be nothing on either side and it's going to be a pain to get to. So I'm going to go paths and I'm just going to put... Oh. Ooh. Whoa, zoomed in a bit too quick there. Yeah, you can also make these like... Oh, it doesn't want to do it. But yeah, these things. These... You can make either stairs or like a ramp. And if I go back down, it should connect, but it's not because it's being stupid. But yeah, you can make stairs so you can have things like going over like a ride. So if people are queuing sort of here in this part of the ride, you can have like a bridge going over the ride, or even like water. You can have like bridges going over the water. So yeah, what was I doing? I was putting a path in here, and I'm going to go each individual because it's going to be a pain otherwise. So now when I go down here, I can obviously extend right the way down here, and like I said, this park is massive. You can do a lot with it. So I've gone quite generic to begin with here. See, a lot of people are on this ride. Have I even opened this? Oh, I've not opened my ATMs, so just click on the ATMs and open them. Is the chair swing open? The chair swing's open and people are finally going on it. There's not that much of a queue for the chair swing because I think there's a charge on it. Yes, there is a charge. It is now free to get onto the chair swing and this thing. The one next to it, the air something, I can't pronounce the thing until I go to thrill rides, the aileron. Yeah, that thing. What I'm going to do, a bit further down here actually, I'm probably going to do it here. Yeah, here would be a good idea. I'm going to make a swimming pool. Now I forget which it is to raise, but there is one that you can use to raise the oh, and I've just centered my view there back to where it was. There is one that you can use to raise. Oh, that's it, it's shift. So I can have an underground, not ground level swimming pool, or I can have one that's quite high up. So what I'm going to do is just change the view back to where it was, and I'm going to make a swimming pool here that's going to be quite big, so it can have a lot of people in it. And shall I go symmetrical each side? Yeah, we will. Trying to think in terms of path and not causing any problems. There is a 1, 2 gap there. I'm going to have to delete something off this side, so I'm going to use this quick delete tool, which will in turn delete basically everything in that column, and then I am going to hit delete and it should delete it, but it's not done it because it is not doing what I want it to do. Delete. There we go. So yeah, that's that, and then we just click off it and we've got ourselves a pool. So what we can do as well is, if we want more pools, we go on attractions, we go pools, we raise the pool up, and then we can make more pools. But what I'm going to do is get some of these surrounding the pool, and I've gone in the wrong place there, so again get the delete, and it's put a grass block there. I knew it was going to do that. I knew it was going to do that. So we just correct it with a bit of place pool piece. Oh, so that would obviously clear that, and then we can round off the edges if needed. Do we want to round off the edges? Or trying to see what looks better, maybe. Maybe not. We need paths. What the? Is that raised off the ground? No, it's not. Yeah, we don't need paths. We need these pieces. Now the reason why we need these pieces is because then people can obviously walk. Now I know there's an edge already on there, but it isn't that it isn't sort of big enough to get a few people walking along it. So I'll just put these edge pieces in, and I've gone a little bit over there, but not to worry, we can do the exact same thing again and mess the pool up. Right, so as we continue placing these all the way along the pool, this gives people, like I said, a chance to walk. We're not going to open up the pool yet, even though it technically is already open. It's not something that we have to physically open. I don't know, should I actually make this bigger and have water slides coming off it, or tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to just delete this path, and actually I'm going to redo this side. Just to tell everybody, this stream might be a long stream. To be honest, no idea how long I intend to make this stream. We're not going to complete the park, but we'll try and get a lot of the park sort of done and make it a park that is good. Now I'm trying to see if that's an even square, but I can't tell, so I'm just it's just guesswork. Right, so now we've got to do the exact same thing again, and somebody is already swimming in it. How has that worked? I can sort of try and get them out. I think because I placed a pool piece and there was somebody that was walking, it has basically had them mess up, so I need to sort of place a path out. Oh, you know what? This is a pain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until she's actually walked over this bit, and then I can delete it, but she's clearly not, so. And now she's magically back in clothes and is away. This game's a bit daft in doing that when there's no changing room. So, I've forgotten where we was on. We was on swimming pools, and we was doing these. Yeah, I need to put the pool back in. Would be a good idea. So this is the boring part of Rollercoaster Tycoon, when it doesn't want to play ball and do a straight line of the same piece. You have to do each individual one, and then it just takes forever. And the builds just take that much longer. I'm just going to zoom out a second just to try and speed up this process. And there we go. Right, so that is a massive pool. probably going to think though, this is a swimming pool, and it is. What I'm going to do is just make these corners a little bit bigger, so I'm going to put 240 on each sort of bit. Which I believe is that. That just gives me a place to put stuff like stairs and other things, because we are going to make a higher pool by using shift and building up. Now we need to get this right on the corner, and that's the day-night cycle. I've turned it to day, if you've noticed, and basically what that day-night cycle does is cycle day and night. But if you've set it to just day, it'll just skip to day. Now apparently that's too high. I've won an award for the tidiest park. Have I? Do I really have a park to be tidy? Really? There's not really that many people in the park. Yeah. What I'm going to try and do with this is just build a slightly higher pool in, well, every so often really. And again, put these pieces sort of around it, but just like thing. This is just obviously for somewhere for people to enjoy sitting down, in a sense. And now what we can do is not do that. We need to turn the camera, and we need to add stuff like there's paths, there's... Oh, can you load a pool complex in? No, you can't, because I haven't got any saved. We need stairs, and I've... Oh, it's in extras. There we go. Wave machine. That's not what I want. I want stairs. Changing rooms. Extras. Paths. Spiral stairs. There we go. Found it. And you see, now they can get up to this top bit. And then I believe we can do spiral stairs. Can we? No, we can't. We need a path there. But anyway, I'm going to get some extras, such as like a high diving board, and see if we can make it even higher. No, we can't. It just doubles up. And this pool, by the way, isn't that deep. But diving board and a... little diving board. So the high diving board, people can jump down into this pool. A little bit dangerous. I'll say that. A little bit dangerous. Let me just delete that. Thing with this is, if you click in the water, you can make little splashes. So if you're unsure where my mouse is, and it's... delete the pool again. But if you're unsure where my mouse is, and it deletes random stuff like that, or makes splashes in water, then... yeah, that's where my mouse is. So just fill that in with water again and go back to extras, because I'm going to try and make this look like a pool as best I can. There's a ladder that's always at the edge, if it will. Yes, it will. And get a high diving board there and another one there. So that way people can jump in this one. And also if they want to do high diving off here. So what this pool basically is going to be is wow, look at how many people are in here. There's queues here for this, and oh wow, a lot of people in this thing now. Has anybody A lot of people are down here that are just wandering. Wow, we need to get some more rides in quickly. No, what this pool complex basically is a thing. It's a swimming pool, massive swimming pool. But we want to build the thing first. So if I can go shift and bring another pool up from here, can I do that? Can I overlap pools? Will that work? Is that too high? Oops. And it's made a little tiny pool there. There's a lot of deleting. You will see this. There's a lot of deleting. That's quite high as it is, but I want to make them higher. Nah, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, put the research on. So, okay, just checking some stuff. Right. What we need is a pool. Another pool. For some reason we cannot put a pool there that high, apparently, because it's too dangerous. Okay. So what I plan to do is make a smaller pool that's slightly higher than the one we've got, and that way when these people splash down, they're gonna fall into this pool and not the other one. They're probably thinking, what is actually supporting these pools? They are floating, and they are floating. What a brilliant assessment, but we need something to keep them up. For some reason, it's not letting me do that. But if I do that, it should connect. But it doesn't. Oh, magic floating pools! Or if I hurt anyone's ears there, but yeah, magic floating pools. Right, I need to judge this. What we need to do is sort of go down into the pool, and then delete. Aha! It's connected. Right, I need to just sort of adjust my angle so I can see, but I can't do that because I've balls this up, I think. I know. So I think, oops, I think I need to stay on rides pools, I know that. Aha! And it connects, and then if I put one, sort of below it, and bring it up with shift, it connects to it, or should do, or does connect to it. So that way these pools don't look like they're floating anymore. Yay! Says the child. The child's happy that the pools aren't floating anymore. You know what? I don't know what's gone on there. I honestly don't know what's gone on here. Oh, you know what? I'm messing this up now. Right, that connects, so we'll pull, and then pull, and then pull, and then pull. Dude, I don't even know where I am. This is the only problem with layered pools, is that if you want to get rid of a bit, you can't. Well, you can't. Ooh, was that? Did that let me connect it then? It did. No, it didn't. So if we think put it up like this, and then try. No mechanic can possibly reach. Yeah, that's because I haven't hired any things yet. So basically, now it works for some reason. I've no clue what I'm doing. And then I think we used the delete tool. There we go, and we do. And it's connecting to something, so I can't complain. There we go. Hey, it's working now. Right. I keep forgetting it's Q and E to obviously move, so we want two out here, I think. Yes. And then we want to go and then connect it. And then that, in my opinion, is good enough, except this needs to just connect here, and then this way we just get a little bit of variety in terms of pool. So I'll just pop that there, delete, and it connects. We've got stairs up one side, so we need to add a few more stairs, and then I'll put a split down the middle of the pool so people can just swim in. This bottom bit have an under sort of a roofed bit, an open bit, and then these two higher pools just to be getting on with. So we need to go to paths, I think, and it's spiral stairs. We go up, and then that, and then the same up there. And can we do the other side? Can we do the other side? Yes, we can. Okay, so that's that. And we'll put one up here just because. So yeah, them are that way everybody can get to all of the pools. I've realised that's in the wrong place, so we'll just quickly fix that. If we can. If let us. If it'll let us. King across. Yeehaw indeed. Come on. There we go. I teased it. And it worked. I teased it and it worked. Okay, so tease it. Done. Okay, and we just need to make that pool again. I've messed this up, haven't I? Tease it. Right, what this has actually done in putting these putting these extra sort of like paths in, I can now go into extras, and obviously we need lifeguards, so lifeguard. These are probably facing the wrong way. They are facing the back of each other's head. That is useful. Delete and delete. So we need to go back into pools and into this and get them facing the right way. No mechanic can possibly reach chair swing. Right, okay, well, mechanics are now needed. We can safely say that mechanics are now needed. Okay, well, I'm just going to stick some lifeguards in. He's in a bad spot there. I've forgotten where the menu is. There we go. And then come on, there we go, that's the right way. And then we'll put one there, and we'll put one there, and one there, and then one on the inside. This probably seems like a little bit over the top in terms of lifeguards, but I've got limited money, so it doesn't really bother me. Because it doesn't bother me. Right then, that's that done. Right, now we can add some of these showers every so often. We can just scatter these. There's no sort of ordered place where this has got to go. Just, 2, 3, 4. That's in the wrong place. Delete, and then shower. Like I said, there's no order, but I'm just putting some in like a clump together. Because if people are in groups and they're chatting and whatnot, then they're gonna need, showers in, while they're talking. Put some up here, just for the sake of it, and then some over here, and there. Right, and then underwater lights I'm not going to bother about. I'm going to put some sun lounges in every so often, so people can obviously have a sun lounge and get the tan on. Thing is, these people that are here, this bit, none of them are facing the pool. One of them are facing, looking down there. But anyway, point is, they're going to have people jumping over their heads. Should have some actual open sunbeds as well. I haven't got any. What are those things called? Umbrellas, that's it. Thank you to the person who's also watching this stream along with me. Not me watching the stream, they're watching the stream and telling me. Yeah, anyway, you get the point. I got told that they're called umbrellas because I've forgotten what they were called. Go me. So we put some more of these in. And yeah, that's basically what that top bit is. That's sort of like Sun Lounge City in a sense. Do we need pool lights? Do we need pool lights? No, we don't. But what we can put in is wave machines all the way along, and that way goes waves. And then we can put a bar at the top, and a spa, and a spa, and a spa, spa, and then spa, just to give him that sinking feeling. I couldn't think of a word there. So yeah, that is the pool complex. We'll do some stuff over this side in a bit, but we are going to put some changing rooms in now, and then we can open them all up. So there's a lot of people around this eagerly anticipated swimming pool that is soon to be built. For some reason I can't put one there. Oh, you know what? That's daft. Oh, you know what? I can't even do the... delete. Delete! Oh my god, I have to do them individually. And then find the thing again, and then go onto there, click on them, and then... Are we going to have changing rooms all the way down, or are we just having them there? I would say have them just there. Yeah, we'll go with one. So we've got 28. I believe this opens every single one of these up. No, it doesn't. So now I don't know what I'm placing, by the way. Did I just place a pool piece in there? For God's sake. So now I've got to go through each individual one of these. And you know what? They can pay for the swimming pool. Toxic scrub, cleaning fluid. Have they all got Toxic scrub? No, they've all got mega clean pretty much. Oh well, one can use Toxic scrub. You see, if I put these all the way around, I wouldn't be able to well, I would be able to open them all up, but it's just a pain. There is a tool that opens everything up at once, and I mean, people are having trouble getting into the entrance of... People will, because there's no path to it yet. But if they wait, and they can see that they're all being opened, they can understand that... Right, they're now all open. People are having trouble getting to the poolside areas. Right. Oh, I'm getting so many messages now. Right, okay. I shall link up then all of these pools so you can all get to the pool. There is a path that is leading to the doorway. You can walk on those paths and go into the doorway of the pool so you can have a swim about. When people realise this, we may have people getting into the pool. Oh look, we've got a few already. What the hell? The park inspector? The park inspector has got his swimming stuff on. What the hell? Park inspector is the one in the purple cap that I'm following with the clipboard. Why would he get changed? Right, surely the paper on that clipboard is getting wet. Please do not say he's going to get in the pool. I honestly thought he was going to go in the pool then, but the park inspector has gone in there. But yeah, this pool is going to slowly fill up with people now that they all realise that, yeah, they've got a swimming pool. Right, so chair swing is broken, there's a lot of queues, people are even queuing outside of the queue space. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to close it because, yeah, but it is quite popular. This is quite popular. So what I need to do is go to hire staff. And he's evaluating pools at the minute, the park inspector. Hire mechanic, drop the mechanic in, drop the mechanic in, drop the mechanic in, drop the mechanic in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 security guards. We don't need to hire. Go on then, we'll hire an entertainer. 2, 3, 4, 5 entertainers. That should be, no, it's 4 entertainers. We'll change Pumpkinhead to a shark. More mechanics, because why the hell not? How many mechanics have we even got? What, 5 mechanics? Make it 6 mechanics. Hire a janitor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can never have enough janitors, keeping the place clean. So now we've got some staff, which is good. Have we got anybody in the top pool yet? Yes, we have. Have we got anybody in these pools? Nobody in the pool. We've got somebody. Oh, that's the lifeguard. I thought it was somebody lying on the slide. Yeah, we have got somebody in this pool, and the wave machine is on. But yeah. Okay, so that pool is filling up nicely now. We're going to add other attractions, so we are going to add some water-based attractions. So we can put in an Aqua Blasters slide in here somewhere. Now, I need the shift to get it up to the right level. That is not the right level. Has everything paused? Yeah, the game paused. Why is it there? You know what I might do for an Aqua Blaster slide? I'll load a design up. So that's got, what, 54, 42, 47, 42, 55.9. We'll go with the tubular because that's... I'll go with the Aqua Launcher. So now we need to find a suitable place to put this. Right, the question is, you go up there and then around it. and then out there. Now, to me, that doesn't work. Only because nobody can get on it. So we're going to, because aqua blasters won't work. Water rides? No, we don't want water rides. We want slides. There should be a water slide. Body slide. I know that works. If I can place the water slide somewhere. Does that work? It does. And we need to go back because I've put it in the wrong place. Because we want something that actually moves before dropping. So it's going to be it's going to be body slide, and it's going here, or there. When I can click on the thing, there we go. That'll do. Oh, is that an end? Is that? Okay, I want to go back. That's just demolished it for some reason. Didn't want to demolish it, I wanted to build it. Okay, well that's fine. Is that station? One of the diving boards is causing people to be injured. Yeah, it's most likely this one or these ones. Delete these. Right, can I get back to editing this? How do I click on it to edit? Operating mode, no. Open, close, no. Cars, no. You know what? Delete. Yeah. Rebuild it. If all else fails, just rebuild. Best thing to do really in this game. And station. I want a station. And then we want to drop it down, and then we want to go down again, gently down, turn. We can't turn, which is a bit of pain. Delete, so we can only do a short slope down, which is fine, and then a turn. And then that's going to crash. So we can't place a track piece there. Why not? And then the weird thing with this game, if you click autocomplete, it just goes absolutely mental. Look at this. It goes mental trying to complete the pool in the best possible configuration, and it can. And I thought it completed there. Yeah, that's going to take its time trying to complete. And well done. Well done. You've just gone back on yourself. Will that have enough speed to take it up? Probably. And then down again, turn, no, demolish, down, turn, down, turn, down, turn, and then we're going to just drop it in. No, can't we drop it in? Okay, can we drop it in there? We can. Can we put a flume end on this? Yes we can. Okay, so I'm saying test. I think we can ride the test. Yes, we can. So, here we go. We are riding a crash test dummy for anybody who is wondering. There's the feet of the crash test, the said crash test dummy. And that is what we get. In my eyes, that works. Leave coaster cam? Leave coaster cam. To me, that works. What's the test result? It's low, it's a water slide, it does. Right? That's done. So we've got a water slide. It's not the greatest water slide in the world, but it doesn't really matter. We need to place some food stalls, so this is probably going to be the last thing I am going to do on this live stream. I'm just going to whack some random stalls down. Is that even facing the right way? No, it's not facing the right way. I'm an idiot. Food stalls, so we'll go burgers. We'll go... you do have to keep trying to click on things, and we'll go donuts, because why the hell not? And then food, and then fries, because people like chips. And then because there might be a few teenagers in the park, we'll put chicken, because there's a lot of chicken children out there. And then drinks, we'll go drink stall, and we will then go coffee, because people want a hot drink. And then we'll go accessories and beanie hats, because who doesn't want a beanie hat? And that's... oh, we've got one space here to fill, so I am going to put a public toilet. So that is the park that we have built on this Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 live stream. Not much. We've got 2 spinny rides, a giant swimming pool, and a row of stalls, and a really long pathway, because we were going to be doing sections, but yeah, we're not going to complete this park in the live stream. So for anybody who is for anybody who is wondering, the my original park that I have been building outside of this live stream, I probably will do a sort of like a mini series if I get round to even making it. If it doesn't become a series, it'll probably be just a single episode, maybe Gamebreakers plays Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. If not, it will become a series in its own, with me basically just creating stuff, or Gamebreakers create stuff in games and basically shows them to you guys, the viewers. So that's about wraps this live stream up. That was Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, or a preview of Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, even though the game's been out about 7 years. I've been Dave from Gamebreakers, and I hope you enjoy the live stream, and I hope that you watch the other live stream that we've got up, the replay of, and that's the Portal 2 live stream. There'll be more live streams coming in the future with other games. If there's a certain game that you want to see on a live stream, feel free to comment and send us a message, and we will see if it is possible to live stream that game. So, as I said a little bit earlier, that about wraps it up for this live stream. I've been Dave from Gamebreakers, and we will see you whenever we see you. Bye.